I'd like to invite you all to take your seats, please. Please make yourself comfortable. If you could call your colleagues, your friends, if anyone is outside as we are about to start, please. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for joining us as we unveil the latest project in Rashid Yachts in Marina. Now, imagine waking up to an amazing view of the sea. An amazing view of the sea. And being just steps away. That is the exact experience that this new project provides. So now, I invite on stage Gayatri, who will be telling you more about this exciting new launch.
Thank you, Shahid. Thanks. And I like to just start from where Shahid left. Imagine waking up in the morning to the view of water. And that's exactly what Rashid Yachts and Marina stands for. One of the last shoreline communities which offers a premium waterfront experience. So I'm sure each one of you is as excited as us to understand more about this project. But before even we start that, I think we all deserve a big round of applause for the tremendous sales which Dubai Real Estate registered last month. So as you all are aware, yes? Okay. Wow. So I think we all deserve a big pat on our back because last month, I'm sure everybody is aware, Dubai as an entire real estate market registered sales in excess of around 30 billion, right? So that's a great note to tell that, we are all on the right path. And again, for us at EMAR, it was a double bonus because even our latest launch, the Valley 2 Master Plan expansion, Valley Phase 2, did extremely well thanks to all of you. So again, buoyed by all these overwhelming support by each one of you, today we are excited to present before you yet another exciting launch in our own premium waterfront destination, Rashid Yachts and Marina. Now, even before we talk about the project, as you're aware, every community at EMAR has a very distinct personality. Okay. Today, when we talk about an EMAR beachfront, Dubai Creek Harbour, or Rashid Yachts and Marina, or of course, one of our most loved communities, Dubai Hills Estate, you would agree each community has a very vibrant, unique persona. So let us understand exactly what Rashid Yachts and Marina stands for. In fact, one of the best parts about Rashid Yachts and Marina is it's a very unique community. Now, I'm sure each one of you sitting here have been at least once to the frames, right? Everybody has been there. And what actually captures our attention is the way where the legacy and the modern Dubai come together to create a masterpiece. And that's what leaves everybody going to frames asking for more. And again, that is the same story with Rashid Yachts and Marina. It is one of the very unique communities in Dubai, which actually unites the great legacy of Dubai, which I'm sure each one of us sitting here is really proud of, along with giving it a modern blend of sophistication and urban living. So that's exactly what the Rashid Yachts and Marinas stands for. And of course, when we talked about the history, it's very important to understand where it all started from. In fact, as you can see here, it was way back in 1972 that Port Rashid was established, where the entire commercial operations began. And from 1972 till 2018, it has transformed into one of the most modern trading hubs. And in fact, I'm sure everybody is aware here, from the year 2018 onwards, the government has actually redirected all the cargo operations from Mina Rashid to Jebel Ali Port, and making Mina Rashid as one of the latest international cruise terminals. And in fact, as you can see here, it has been voted as the most prominent luxury port in the Middle East for the last consecutive 8 years. And again, the best part, the icing on the cake is today, it stands at the hub for Dubai's only floating hotel, the Queen Elizabeth II. And not only that, if you see here, it houses the world's largest covered cruise facility. And the best part is it's accessible from all parts of the city. And that's why, as you know, this has become one of the key hubs of port operations and cruise terminals, not only for Dubai, but across Middle East. So that was a little bit about Port Rashid. And I'm sure when you saw all this, you would also be interested to see how this entire journey evolved. So join me as I take you a little bit back in time to exactly understand how Port Rashid or Mina Rashid actually evolved.
The economic cornerstone of Dubai, home of the legendary ocean liner Queen Elizabeth II, a regional maritime hub for half a century. Welcome to Mina Rashid, an historical port of rich culture, born out of the vision of a great leader. From fishermen and pearl divers to dhow builders and traders, the roots of Dubai are inherently anchored to the sea. By mid-1960s, the city of merchants demanded modern infrastructure. Steered by the then ruler and founder of the emirate, Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, a new commercial hub connecting East and West was born. On the 19th of November 1970, Sir Dana, the British Royal Mail ship, was the first to call at the port. Enjoying a strategic location on the southern coast of the Arabian Gulf, Mina Rashid is a jewel in the sea. Today, under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Mina Rashid reinstates the city's optimistic tomorrow.
So that was a little bit of a quick journey into the legacy of Rashid Yachts and Marina. And of course, one thing which I'm sure we all pride ourselves on is the vision of our rulers. And again, this is the vision of the ruler that actually helped them to create a world-class super yacht hub just in Mina Rashid. And again, we all know it's a joke in Dubai that it's easy to own a yacht, but more difficult to find a parking space for that. I agree. I'm sure you'll agree with me. So if you see here, one of the astounding features of this super yacht hub is that it has a provision for almost around 430 wet berths as well as 24/7 marina operations. So that was a little bit about the entire ecosystem surrounding Rashid Yachts and Marina. And now, I'm sure having seen this, you all would be more than eager to actually understand how Rashid Yachts and Marina is actually shaping up. In fact, right from the time of its evolution from 2019 onwards, we have been actually elevating the entire master plan by having successful back-to-back launches in the phase 1 of the entire master plan. So join me as I actually take you to understand the vision of Rashid Yachts and Marina.
The ordinary never appealed to me. I only settle for the fascinating. Sailing, tanning, swimming. I create the theme and the setting. Playing, morning runs, laughing. I pick the perfect residence for my family. Exquisite delights, fashion, art. I indulge all my senses. Mingling, celebrating, fine dining. I enjoy the harmony of each moment. As to the formal, casual, or a mix of both, when I live with my style, I impress. I settle for a glamorous seafront destination, alive with the extraordinary. Rashid Yachts and Marina by Emaar.
Yes, indeed, this is an ode to a Riviera lifestyle. And thank you so much. So, in addition to having the vision for an excellent master plan shoreline community, one of the key features or advantages of Rashid Yachts and Marina is its excellent connectivity and accessibility. In fact, many a time, whenever we talk about a waterfront community, the first question is, how accessible is it, right? Because contrary to people's expectations, people cannot actually believe that having such a beautiful waterfront community right in the center of the city is possible. And that's exactly where Rashid Yachts and Marina ticks all the right boxes. In fact, if you see, it is at the cusp of legacy Dubai as well as a modern downtown. So as you can see here, extremely accessible. It can be easily accessed by both the Sheikh Rashid Road on the southwest as well as the Al Mina Road on the west. And the best part is, as you can see here, just 22 minutes away from downtown, around 15 to 20 minutes away from the international airport, and actually just around 30 minutes away from Dubai Marina. And the best part is, it is the freehold waterfront community, which is going to be accessible to one of the most populated areas of Dubai, as you all know, the Dera, the Dubai corridor. So if you see here, most of the population which stays there, they have the aspiration to live in a beautiful waterfront community. And that's exactly where today the current gap, which is there because there is no organized community in the entire maritime city and its neighborhood. And that's exactly where Rashid Yachts and Marina comes by. So that was about the excellent location and accessibility of Rashid Yachts and Marina. And of course, if you have to summarize this entire master plan in one word, it's a beautiful and unique coastal haven. In fact, don't take my words for that. When you see this, you will actually be able to understand what is going to be a normal day for every resident at Rashid Yachts and Marina. In fact, every day is going to be a celebration of life because you have the beautiful waterline, a vibrant buzzing promenade, and of course, an Emaar community which gives you the excellent lifestyle which today every resident desires for. And not only that, one thing which you all will agree that whenever Emaar creates a community, we always strive to make it a benchmark. And that's exactly why, even in Rashid Yachts and Marina, one thing which I'm sure will be a great intrigue to all of you is that today, Rashid Yachts and Marina has the longest swimmable canal pool in any residential community in Dubai. In fact, spanning across almost 500 meters long, this is indeed a marvel. Because if you see today, we have a lot of lagoon communities, but a complete swimmable canal pool, and that to 500-meter long, is indeed a marvel. And that's exactly why we say Rashid Yachts and Marina is indeed a very unique waterfront community, which either both from an end user as well as investors' perspective is indeed a great opportunity for each one of you. So this is exactly a quick vision of how this entire swimmable lagoon canal pool is going to evolve very soon in our own community. So that was a little bit about the master plan, and I'm sure each one of you is now more than excited to understand about the exciting project which we have in store for you. And for that, let me invite my colleague, Mr. Jaskaran, to actually take you inside the world of Rashid Yachts and Marina and unravel this exciting project which we have in store for you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Gayatri. Well, just to add to what Gayatri mentioned, that for the first time in 1970, when the doors of Port Rashid was opened, it added a great value in overall the economy of Dubai as a city. In fact, till date, 60% of the population, which is a business population, stays in area like Bar Dubai, Dera. And in fact, when I interact with them, when I discuss with them about their investments, because they've been here for last 30, 35 years, and they have seen Dubai, how Dubai has grown. They have investments in all the waterfront communities in Dubai, but unfortunately, they are still in areas like Dera and Bar Dubai, which is very well unorganized, standalone towers. And the reason why they don't move to those areas, those locations, is because of their businesses. First generation, second generation is okay to be there, but the third generation, who's well-traveled, well-exposed to luxury in real estate, they're looking at something which is more organized, something like a waterfront community, something which is very close to their business houses. Mina Rashid Yachts and Marina helps them because this is the only community which is within the radius of 6 kilometers, is a perfect organized community which gives you an access to the coastal area, the water. If you want anything which is like a complete sea view, a waterfront apartment, or you want something which is like an investment, a value deal with a great ROI, with the resort kind of a living, we have an option. So today, to solve needs of each and every individual, whether in terms of investment, whether in terms of an end use, we are here to announce 2 portfolios in Mina Rashid, which is Marina Views and Ocean Cove. To talk more about the Marina Views, I'll start with Marina Views as the first portfolio. Let me show you a brand video, which will put some thought in terms of the detailing and the understanding of this portfolio. In fact, the way the entire planning and the architecture of Marina View is done in such a way that all the residences on the front side, which is basically 2-bed and 3-bed residences, will have an amazing, mesmerizing sea view. This is a small glimpse of the kind of views what residents can expect in Marina View. Not only the external view, but we have done a lot of detailing in terms of the amenities. The entire podium is approximately 9,000 square meters. Just to put it in a perspective as a layman, it is equal to almost 2 football fields. Yes, almost the size of 2 football fields. And the entire amenities have been designed in such a way that all the age groups can enjoy these kind of spaces. So whether it is an indoor gym, outdoor gym, yoga space, multi-purpose court, barbecue area, kids play area, or an open area where basically you can unwind, relax, and energize yourself. So this entire space is designed with that thought. Let me give you a small glimpse of the amenities as well. A fully equipped gym, an infinity pool with amazing sea views, a drop-off area to welcome the residents and the guests, and not only the external areas, but the common areas, but also at the same point in time, there's a lot of detailing which has gone in terms of designing the interiors of each and every apartment, each and every residence. So what we have done, in terms of the color combination, we have picked up neutral colors, some warm shades, which will basically give a flexibility to all the residents to do customization. If they want to mix any kind of a loud furniture or a kind of a loud couch with these kind of color combinations, it gives them a lot of flexibility. Also, if you look at this particular thing, the glass to the wall ratio is designed in such a way that each and every residence will have an amazing natural light. Each and every residence. That's how the entire planning of the residences have been done. To talk about the configurations, we're going to launch 3 towers in Marina Views. Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 3. The podium is going to be at the center where we have all the amenities. And all the 2-bed and 3-bed residences are going to have a sea view. And 1-bed residences will have an amazing skyline view. This is a mix. As I said, we will be having 2 3-beds in the front, along with 1 2-bed. And then we'll have 2 2-beds on the side, which will enjoy amazing sea views from the living areas. And 1 beds on the back side with enjoying the skyline view. Well, these are the layouts. 1 beds are around 766 square feet and a complete beautiful seamless layout without any kind of a wastage. 2 beds are approximately around 1260 square feet, and the way 2-bed layouts are designed, on both the sides, in the living area and the master area, we have given a deck. Based on the feedback which we got from the residents, we have incorporated one change. So in 2-bed residences, we have given a store area. We understand that many times family needs some space to store. So we've added store area in this 2-bed residence. We have 3-bed residence for approximately around 1,700 square feet. And again, it's been designed in such a way that entire apartments can be divided in 2 parts. On the one side, you have your complete living and entertainment area. And on the other side, you have a complete private space. And a beautiful deck, looking into the sea, a beautiful space. Also, we have given you one study room, which is en suite. So technically, it is 3+1. It depends, it's a flexibility of the resident, how they want to use that particular space. Now, to talk more about Ocean Cove, let me invite my colleague, Ms. Umang Gupta. She'll put some more light in terms of this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaskaran, for letting us see what the Marina Views had to offer. Now, moving on to, we would be looking at the next particular cluster called as the Ocean Cove, which does have a resort-style living. Let me run you through where exactly is Ocean Cove located. So, Jaskaran just completed the mesmerizing views of Marina Views. I would now like you to orient yourself with the Ocean Cove, which is very strategically located at the entrance of the community and is also placed in a way where it's accessible to most of the community amenities. Its proximity to the canal pool, its closeness to the school, its proximity to the Queen Elizabeth II is what makes it quite interesting. And this does have a combination of two clusters wherein one of the buildings that we've got is ground plus 9 and the second one that we have is a ground plus 7. These are some of the renders which will help you understand the lifestyle of what the Ocean Cove has to offer. So these are going to be low-rise options which do have an interactive outdoor space from the podium level, wherein you see both the buildings would be opening on to a courtyard, which makes it quite a feeling that you're going to be living in a resort. To name a couple of amenities, of course, Emaar has a lot of amenities within their master plan, but something which is in close proximity to this particular cluster, it does have a resort-style swimming pool along with closeness to the waterfront promenade, sports facilities, the gardens and the courtyards, and to not get the retail and dining options, that's some of the classic amenities that Emaar has always been offering. Taking a deep look into the interiors, again, over here, the interiors are quite neutral. You can consider the floor to ceiling glass windows that get you a horizon of a lot of daylight within the apartments. Moving on and understanding what the units look like. So this would be your ground plus 9 as a structure. The second block would be ground plus 7. You have a combination of 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms placed across both of the sides on both of the buildings. All of your amenities within this cluster would be spaced out towards the podium. And now let's run through the one-bedroom layouts. Average sizes would span about close to slightly under 800 square feet. Once you enter in, what's changed over here is I would like you to observe the walk-in wardrobe, which was usually not a U-shaped wardrobe. Moving on to the 2 bedrooms, you do have, again, an open interactive kitchen with some of the layouts having a 90-degree balcony axis, along with floor-to-ceiling height glass, which gets in a lot of sunlight from both of these sides. Followed by that, you do have a second bedroom. Towards the end is where you have your master bedroom, along with a walk-in wardrobe and a master bath. The sizes for a 2-bedroom would span around 1260 square feet. And moving towards the 3 beds, there's an interesting feature which has been added over here, which was not a very popular element in any of our previous 3-bed layouts. You would see a storage space along the corridor in this particular layout. So you have your entrance with an open kitchen, followed by a living, to all the 3 beds tucked in on the right side. In addition to the storage, you then also have a utility room with an attached bathroom, which you can use as per how the client would need to. For now, I would like to call upon stage our head of sales, Santosh, to summarize the entire project.
Thank you, Umang. Thank you, Jesse, and thank you, Gayatri. I think when we talk about Rashid Yachts and Marina, okay, it's a great location. It's one of the best locations in terms of a master community to be built. There's a lot of unorganized living around this area, which makes this organized community the best place in terms of rentals. When Jaskaran spoke about 60% of the population actually staying in this area, and actually the 3rd generation wanting to upgrade the lifestyle, now that is going to be a great boost for the rentals of the first development, which is going to be delivered Seagate. In the next 1 year time, you will see that the rentals of this project is going to skyrocket. Now that is where the true foundation has been laid. And the real opportunity where the investors come in today is basically at the price point where they enter. Now, when we talk about Rashid Yachts and Marina, we need to talk about what have we launched. In the last 1 year, when we've been selling Rashid Yachts and Marina, we've been selling at 1,800 dirham per square foot and 2,000 dirham per square foot. Now, I need to give you a comparison about what's happening across Dubai. It's very important to understand the landscape of Dubai and how projects have evolved. Before that, let's take a step back and understand what happened during the COVID time. Post-COVID, a lot of costs escalated in terms of construction costs. I don't know if many of you know, construction costs have been jumped by almost 40 to 50%. So it is not possible for a master community or a master developer to basically launch at 2,000, 2,500 dirham per square foot because the costs have escalated so much. And that's why when you look at the prices prevailing in the entire market, individual developers, standalone towers, even talk about JVC and JLT are launching at 2,300, 2,500 because it doesn't make a lot of financial sense because they're not making money at lower prices. Now, amidst all these prices, if you look at where the shoreline has gone, if you look at starting from Blue Waters till Dubai Islands, there is not an inch of space, my friends, left where there can be a master community. This is truly one of the last shoreline projects which can happen. And what are the prices we're looking at? You're looking at over 6,000 dirham per square foot in Palm Jumeirah, over 3,500 near Burj Al Arab. You're looking at over 3,500 dirham per square foot, very close to RYM. Now, this is where the real opportunity is. When you talk to your investors, you talk about this opportunity when the entire projects along the shoreline are trading at 3,500, 4,000, 6,000. This is where RYM comes into picture. And this is where the per square foot rate of RYM becomes so much more important and becomes the best investment opportunity along the shoreline of Dubai. Now, if you look at what's happening very close to RYM, in terms of distance, if you look at a span of 4 kilometers from RYM, standalone towers are trading at 2,500 dirham per square foot. Port de la Mer resale launches are happening at 3,300. These are resale prices. And Dubai Islands are happening at 27 dirham per square foot. Register these prices, 2,700, 2,500, and 3,300. Now, these prices are important because when we speak about what's there in store for you guys, this is going to really excite you. Now, as an opportunity, obviously, there is no development like this in terms of location. It's a premium lifestyle community which has an international cruise terminal, your buzzing marina, and Dubai's only floating hotel, and a vibrant promenade. Now, where do we see the prices going? When you enter Rashid Yachts and Marina today, I was just speaking to one of the agents here. I was just telling her that look at RYM as what you saw in Emaar Beachfront in 2021. In 2021, Emaar Beachfront was prevailing around 3,000 dirham per square foot, 3,200. Now look at where Emaar Beachfront reached today. In my opinion, in all the development happening in this area, the way government is putting so much effort in improving this area, they are basically the capacity or the capability of this master plan is to reach those levels. So a 4,000 to 5,000 dirham per square foot is, in my opinion, a very pessimistic speculation in terms of where it can reach much more than this. As a master plan, if you see, in a largely unorganized surrounding, this is a breath of fresh air. This organized community is going to see a lot of rental appreciation, and it has a vast amenities, and it is one of the last seafront facing master communities in Dubai. Now, we spoke about the competition. It's very important as we have to benchmark what we launch in RYM against the competition. Now, coming to commercials, first, let's start with Ocean Cove. The Ocean Cove one-bedrooms will start at 1.76 at 2,244 square foot, making this one of the best one-bedroom opportunity along the entire shoreline communities of Dubai. The two-bedroom would be starting 2.49 million. The three-bedroom, which is one of the most valuable opportunity, will start at 3.44 million at almost 2,087 dirham per square foot. Now, we're talking about Ocean Cove. Now, Ocean Cove is basically an extension to Ocean Point, and where you really enjoy a resort-like lifestyle. You walk down and you only see pools. Now, this is a lifestyle which Dubai has never seen before. You need to make your investors envisage what they're getting into. Remember, just imagine you're getting down onto your podium level, you're having a walk on your podium, and you're just walking alongside water for the next 500 meters. This is something different. This is something which people have never seen before. And when you make them envisage this lifestyle at these prices, and it looks like a steal deal. Coming to Marina Views, which has uninterrupted sea views, the one-bedrooms will start at 1.75 million at 2,285 dirham per square foot. The two-bedrooms, all the two-bedrooms in Marina Views have sea views. As Jaskaran explained, the two-bedrooms and the three-bedrooms are all facing the sea, and the one-bedrooms are either facing the podium or the downtown skyline. The two-bedrooms will start at 2.95 million at 2,400 dirham per square foot, making this the most valuable sea-facing opportunity ever released, not only by Emaar, but by the entire market in 2024. The 2-bedroom with full sea view will start at 3.3 million, where the living room and both the bedrooms are facing the sea, starting at 2,650 dirham per square foot. And in my opinion, the 3 bedrooms of 1,700 square foot, starting at 4.2 million, at 2,480 dirham per square foot. And these numbers, this is what you need to talk to your customers about. When you're entering into a development at these kind of prices, with a capacity of the development to go to 4,500 dirham per square foot, you're looking at a 60 to 80% capital appreciation potential in the next 3 to 4 years' time. And that's why, in my opinion, in terms of apartments, what Emaar has been doing, say in Dubai Hills Estate, Dubai Creek Harbour, Rashid Yachts and Marina, we are giving ample space, ample room for the investors to make money. Now, this is what is making money, guys, for your investors. Register these numbers, talk to your clients, and also we have an opportunity for bulk deals. For full floor and half floor deals in Ocean Cove, we are taking registrations. The full floor is 20 units, the half floor is 10 units. You can get a full 10 units half floor for 23 million at 2150 dirham per square foot. And the Marina Views full floor, which is Tower 1, 10th floor, is at an astonishing PSF rate of 2750 dirham per square foot for a full floor plate, which is a seafront tower with 5 units facing the sea and 4 units facing the skyline. To make it better, for the very first time, we've come up with an 80-20 payment plan for both Ocean Cove and Marina Views. We've kind of doing this payment plan, giving enough time for your investors. You would take only 20% this year, and you do 20% this 9th, which is a Tuesday. And I hope everybody will reach out to their customers and tell them what the opportunity is all about. And again, guys, if you look at what we've been doing, let it be whatever projects we've launched, we've given enough room for the investors to make money, and that's why we're selling out. There is a difference of launching projects, but we launch projects only when we sell off the previous project. RYM today, as we speak, every single unit, what we launched in the last 9 months has been completely sold out. That is the kind of confidence investors have in this project. For the very first time in almost 3 years, we're getting a project right on the shoreline, which is just a splash away from the ocean. I wish you all the best. Work on it. We have around 3 to 4 days time for the booking. The bulk bookings, bulk registrations will start right away. This is the agent's pack on the screen for you guys. All the best.